Hi guys, 26 April 2023, Wednesday. Let's do the TWB chart with the TWB indicators. All right, let's go. All right, so let's just take a look at the market right now. But before that, let's look at China market. I always like to do this because I think China is going to be a very important aspect for the next few months. Yeah. Okay, today China market, as we expected, rebounded a little bit, right? It was yesterday we saw the market was, the downside was seasoning off. So usually when you see the rate of change getting smaller, we do note that the market may do a temporary recovery or bottoming. But this will not end because this could be just a technical rebound. The market looks like going to go for the 50% Fibonacci, which is 12,796. So that is my view. So today is a small little reprieve. Tomorrow, I think selling will likely continue. Now, let's see what will happen then. Okay. All right. So for Dow Jones today, let's just annotate my stuff. Okay. So Dow Jones yesterday broke below my technical point. Now, remember I told you about the high and the low of the doji cluster. And I mentioned that, right, if the market cannot break below this line, the market will be supported. But interestingly, yesterday, the market broke that level, and hence therefore the potential downside now, the Dow can be going, could be as low as 33,305. Okay, this could be the potential level. Now, of course, the market can also come to 33459. Yesterday we mentioned that the Dow Jones will come down to 33550, and yes, indeed, it came down, touched the base beautifully. So for those who have profited from the market, right, congratulations to you. We have some people also making money from there yesterday. Okay, so for today, the opening price is between the two pivot right now. It's kind of a big pivot of 700 points range. And we have the KSI that's red, but interestingly, the KCX is still blank or black in this case right now. That means still kind of bullish, yeah? So you can see that although the KSI has turned red since this point, that's the reason why the last few days the market has been selling, okay? So the KSI is pretty good for this, yeah? But you also notice that the KCX is kind of blank or black color, right? That means that the market won't end at day low. So you notice, right, almost every one of them, right, has long tail, right? Because the market tries to buy from the low every time. Only when the KCX turns blue and the KSI stay red, then usually you see the closing is near the low. So it's very, very interesting for my indicator. Okay, so with this aspect now, same thing, I suspect that the market Dow Jones may test 33,550 again later on. Because the MA30, 33,558 is over there. So we did see that the market actually hit the 33,558 and rebound. Let me show you the 5-minute chart. You can see this even better, yeah? 5 minute. Okay, you can see that, right? Yesterday, the market actually came down to somewhere around this area, and that's where the market got itself supported before climbing back up. All right, so that's how the 33,558. So I suspect that if the Dow later do come down, most likely it will test the 33,558, right? In later on, most likely it will test, yeah. Okay. Okay, so that is the Dow. Upside wise, right? Upside, the market has to break above the BNB SL first. That's 33,669. I think it'll go above that first, the BNB support level. Then it may test 33,755, which is the MLP for today. So for now, it's below OP, below MLP, with KSI red, but KCX blank. That means that there will be some selling as it stay below OP, but it will not be as strong. All right, as strong, and we may see the similar thing here as well, but it may have a downside, but it won't end at the day low, yeah? Okay, so that is the Dow. Now let me show you NASDAQ. Now, yesterday, I already mentioned to you NASDAQ will come down and break the previous day low, right? Indeed, it happened. And I also mentioned that it will come down to take away the KCB level, which is about 12,860 level. It really came down. So all these forecasts really came true. So you just have to understand this is why people really like our indicator. Okay, so for today, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 days of downside, especially yesterday, was a real recovery here because of the Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft numbers. So the thing is this, most likely the market may want to test 12,965 first, right? You may want to test here first before any potential profit taking. All right. Now, the thing is this, can it go lower? Now, because it's a white candle now, my indicators are not able to show you the bottom numbers, but I can just do a quick one to just double check. Well, if the market really want to go down further, well, the market can go down all the way to here, which is about 12,630 range. I think it's a bit too far away, right? So just leave it alone first, yeah? Okay, just put it alone and let's concentrate on what we have right now. Okay, so for today, as long as the Dow's, as long as the NASDAQ stays above OP, we can see going back to 12,965. But of course, if the market goes below OP, then anything is possible. We may see coming back to the low of yesterday. If you can go down further, wow, who knows? If you go down to 12,600 area, which I mentioned earlier, all right, somewhere out here. Okay, check 12,630 range. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Yeah. Now for the TWB chart, right? Well, we can see very interesting. Today's opening price is actually, let me just double confirm this. Yeah, in this confirm. Today's opening price is actually above the pivot 1. Now above OP, above pivot 1 is a buy. So that's why you can see that in the morning, the NASDAQ went up. And the thing is this, there's a BNB support level that is here also. So the market went above the BNB support level. So another reason for right. And of course, it's above OP and the KSI is green and there's very little KCX at the moment. So overall, to stay as a buyer, you should be quite safe and sound. Yeah. Okay. Only if the market actually breaks below OP, then everything will come to status quo because there's no reason to buy. And of course, if the market break 12,816, there will be some selling. Okay, there should be some selling. So watch out for this. S&P 500, well, there's the video that I mentioned. Wow, look at it, the cluster low and the cluster high. And then what happened? The market just nowhere to stop. Oh, this is brilliant, okay? Then the next thing is this right now. The market actually broke 414 and it pushed the market down further below 4075. So that is very near to my technical point of 4054. Remember, that was what I said yesterday. Okay, so moving along now for today, if the market do come down further, the market can come down all the way to here, which is like 4051, the level that we mentioned, 4054 to 4051, okay? So let's see whether this will happen, okay? All right. So for the TWB side, right, well, the market has came down from the BNB RL and all the way down to BNB SL, which is like 4088. So not too sure what's the direction now because usually the market failed to stay above the RL, it will pull back to the SL, and that's why yesterday I was quite confident that the SL will be triggered. All right, so the thing is this, SL means for this case, a support level, yeah? So now the thing is today, opening price is 4092, but the pivot is 4096. So if the market wants to go higher, it has to break above 4096 first, then it will be above pivot 1 and above OP, right? Then we can see going higher. Now, MA30 is 4104, MLP is 4113, very close to the 414, the magical level that we saw last few days. Now, KSI is green, KCX is blank or black, so which means that the market has some difficulty to come down. So in short, as long as the market cannot stay below OP, all right, the short side of the market will be able to pull back for a while. Probably, in my opinion, it may take 1 or 2 days before things really get into action. Yeah, what do you think? Okay, that's a 3 US market. That's where Hang Seng right now. Well, you can see Hang Seng really recovered pretty strongly. Hang Seng this morning gap up and then push all the way to cover the KCB, the black chocolate bar, which is 19,867. The market purposely cover there and cover. So imagine you buy here and you cover here itself, right? Wow, that will be easily 300 to 400 points. Amazing, yeah? So for those who have followed through and make money, good for you. Now, of course, you will get confused. How come the KSI is red, the KCX is blue, we should have a down day? Yeah, by right, we should have a down day. But the thing is this, for trading, remember, OP itself is very critical. If the opening price goes first, then of course you likely have to do what you need to do, right? So for me, right, you can see that the market hits the BNB extension, right, on the last, and then usually after hit extension, usually there will be a rebound, and of course this rebound itself, right, will not be small, yeah, because usually this is how it works. So at the moment now, we can see that Hang Seng is trying its best to recover to 19,943, but it missed the high by about 30 points. Yeah. Now KSI is red and KCX is blinking. Means is blue. So overall, there should be some selling pressure. But remember, in every downtrend, there will be a up bar. So today is probably the downtrend, as you can see, but the up bar. All right, it's very normal to have such a thing, because in the market, right, we cannot be expecting that, oh, because I'm together with whoever, so all the way must be black or must be down. You can see an example like this, guys. Take a look here. I mean, I'm gonna ask you this. This one is a downtrend. Of course, you say downtrend, right? Okay. Now look at it downtrend again. Look at the white candle here. White candle, white candle, white candle, white candle, white candle. Okay. So from here, A all the way to B, all of them has white candle, right? In between. But do you notice that what happened after the white candle? Do you notice that? What happened after the black candle? You will be stunned, right? Then after white candle itself, right, the next one is all the way black again. So if you ask me, that means that, right, it's okay to have an update in a downtrend market. And we can use it to facilitate shorts, to basically know where short sellers are, or basically add ammunition to the whole market. Now, KSI is red and KCX is blinking. Of course, there's a line out there. So as long as the market stays above 19,438, it's fine. But of course, because of what happened over here is all the rebound. So what we need to do is that we just need to take a look and see whether can it stay above the MA 200. Now, if it stays above MA 200, we may see a technical rebound back to MA 30. But of course, if the market stays below MA 200, then we have to be very careful, because there could be more selling later on. Okay, so KSI and KCX are really more to the sell side, yeah? All right, let's look at the Nikkei right now. A quick one on Nikkei. Now, Nikkei, remember that there is a BNB yesterday. And then what happened now? We have a downside. We have just traded 28,361, kind of supported right now. Now, if the market actually closed below this level, wow, 28,361, this could turn it all the way down to 27,866. Now, that is going to be a lot of money, and also a lot of, you can feel for it, right? So for Nikkei today, yes, stay itself above support level. You can see very clearly the support level. Oh, yeah. Okay, the support level is about 28344. Yeah, 28344. That's a very critical support for it. All right. So let's see how it goes from there. All right. So for the Nikkei, as long as it stays above the BNB SL level, everything is good. But the KSI is red, not a good sign, and it's waiting for the KCX. If the KCX do come in, then of course that could be some selling pressure. Yeah. Okay, Footsie has just opened moments ago. Footsie is now trading above OP. Slightly going to challenge 78.85. That should be the next one before going to the next one, 7912. So kind of, nothing much to present for itself. So seriously, as long as the market stays okay sideways, that's fine. Okay, something wrong with the indicator. Just wait a moment, yeah. Okay, all right, there's something wrong on my side. Okay, anyway, Footsie now is trying to stay above the MLP, which is 78.69. As long as it stays above it, the market should be able to test 78.96 in the near term, yeah? All right, but KSI is red already, and KCX is blank, so we're going to have some selling pressure from the top, okay? Okay, this is DAX. DAX a bit different. DAX gap up also, but now it's a bit of pulling back. Now for DAX, right, you can see the downside is 15,815. Yeah, so moving around because based on the OP. Yeah, then the DAX TWB chart now opening price between two pivot. So if the market stays above OP, we can see 15,877 first. Okay, downside is 15,767. KSI is red, KCX is blank. So that means that the market should have some buying interest. That's why last few days you can see, oh my God, every time the market comes down, right, the market just buy up again, because they are already buying in. Okay, all these are telltale signs of the boys moving around their funds. Okay, pretty cool, right? Yeah, okay, we're done with the indices. Let's look at the crude oil. Now, crude oil, I mentioned that $77 should be the first base. I think you guys have heard me. So good if you actually bought below it. Now, the thing is that the market is like, black, white, right? So, of course, naturally, we do expect that, Tomorrow will be a black candle in likelihood, but of course we cannot say for sure. But at $77, we can see it's kind of really supported over there. Okay, so with that understanding, you look at the TWB chart right now, you can see that it opens between the two pivot, but there's a lot of levels to watch out for: MLP, MA30, MA200. So I can say is this: if I would have been looking at this right now, I would say that go slow and wait for a while, because both KSI and KCX really displayed the selling side of it. So if you ask me, if the market cannot hold $77, who knows? We may come back to cover the gap, and that'll be about $75. Okay, so let's see how it goes from the crude oil chart. Yeah. All right, crude oil done. Let's look at the currency right now. That's the euro first. Now, euro yesterday pulls back, as I told you, euro will pull back to the dollar. So today, euro may pull back up again to 1.1045. Okay, so traders watch out for that. And for the TWB side, right, we get a very interesting thingy. We have yesterday a CCYR, but today the markets are going down. It went up again. So we will take a look at this to see how long it stretch. And basically for us, just hold, make sure they stay above 1 MLP and above pivot 2, because we don't want to be caught at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, KSI is definitely up. You can look at it; it's still very bullish right now. That's why you can see every pullback, right? The market come back to buy up. Every time it's pull back up, the market come and buy up, because they know that this thing will continue for a while. Yeah. Okay, so for dollar yen, you can see dollar yen is now really flat. Yesterday was a bit of sell off. Not too sure what happened, but I can say this is not healthy. All right, KSI is green in color, KCX is blank. So overall, if the market wants to go down, you have to break below OP first. All right, that's a minimum criteria. Yeah. Downside criteria will be 13,257. Upside material, you only basically need about probably 5 minutes or less to create this thing for you. Okay, so there's a difference between us. Yeah. Okay, so dollar yen downside potential is 132, but I don't think so. In fact, I think it should be going up instead. So I'm gonna just drop a line here just to make sure that I'm right. Hopefully I didn't carry forward to the next class. Yeah. Okay, so that is the dollar yen. For dollar yen, KSI is green, KCX is blank, so it's kind of bullish right now. So if the market want to really go up, just break above OP, break above MLP, then maybe you can see whether there's other battle, stuff over there. Okay, this is euro. We already done this out. The euro already done already, right? So let's look at pound. What's my pound? Okay, for pound, that is what the pound looks like. And you can see there's a bit of retrieve right now, back to 1.2475. It is possible. KSI over this side is already a zebra formation, so which means that the market can go even further. So the thing is, this KSI is red, green, KCX is blinking up a little bit, so that's why to buy will take some time. Okay, it'll take some time. All right. So with all this example done on currency, I think we have done with the commodities too. Let's look at the gold and silver. Now, gold is trying its best to stay afloat. You can see the last few days, the market basically pressed down below 1980 and 1988, but still there's press on by individuals, and now it's at 1996. Now, my personal view is that gold should be going up soon. All right, not too far away, soon. What's the reason for that? Well, we can see my simple silver drawing. All right, this is the market. This is like the fish. So once the market breaks above, right, then of course you have all the we had to look at it. Okay, all right, so this is the first movement of the gold, and now gold yesterday touches the BNB twice, today and yesterday, I think. So now we are kind of like, being watched carefully. So for us, we're looking at it to be traded above MLP and MA together at the same time. So let's see whether it can blast up 2004 and go to a higher level. Okay, so that is the first diagram, the one that we mentioned about the case. Okay, I'm going to go to details. Nothing to do with this one. Okay, let's go. Then let's look at silver. Silver is sideways now. I think this is like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 consecutive doji. And you can see that today, if you ask me, I think that downside is a bit heavier, but then the upside is also kind of pretty cool.
So 25.14 will be the upside. Let's take a look later on, but I still think they can buy ending like 24.50. That will be better. Yeah. All right. So this is a TWB chart. Although the market is above pivot 1, the KSI is red, KCX is red. Only momentum is still bullish. So because of that, right, we had to handle with here. Yeah. Okay, so done with the gold and silver. Let's look at Bitcoin and Ethereum to wrap it up. Now, Bitcoin is coming down fast, as I mentioned to you guys. Last few days, just slammed down all the way, and now it finds a base. And this base is like the, this base basically tells me that this market, right, is likely to recover soon. So how high would it go? The next target, it will be going to 29,216. So that's the nearest, and I'm gonna make sure that everybody just follow through and get it done. All right. So that is Bitcoin for you. Now for that. For Bitcoin, you can see it broke above pivot 1, so it's a very clear-cut buy. And the next target is 28,682. If you can roll further, 29,061. Okay, so see which one do you want to take the risk to go. All right, this is interesting, yeah. All right, so that is the 28367 for the Bitcoin. Now it's trading above pivot 1, that's why it's going to test 28,682. Yeah. Okay, let's look at Ethereum to wrap it up. Oh, so sorry for that. It was a symbol collision. Now, Ethereum has pulled back all the way from 2133, all the way pulled back down to 1861. Now it's going sideways. Seriously, I think it's going to find a base again. It will push to 1935 in very short time. Okay, this is my very view. And of course, you can see that in terms of indicator-wise, nothing much except that it stays above my indicator line. And now it's thinking that it's got self-resisted at 1867. Let's see how it goes on down there. I'm sure there'll be some help later on. Yeah, but KCX is not available. That's an issue. Not that fantastic. Oh, sorry. And KSI, my silver, I think it's gone. Cannot show where it goes to. Yeah, something went wrong with the symbol. Okay, that'll be all for today's technical point. Thank you for watching. This is Cal signing off. Bye-bye.